Hello all, welcome to Read to Share. Today's story is called I'm Bigger Than You. George loved reminding his sister, Lottie, that he was bigger than her. You can't use pens, you need to use crowns. You have to use your beaker or you'll spill your drink. He was always reminding Lottie that he was her big brother. I'll win this race because I'm much bigger than you. I don't need to stand on the step because I can reach without it. Just because I'm smaller than you doesn't mean I'm a baby, said Lottie crossly. Now, said Mummy, no arguing please, or Daddy and I won't take you to the fairground later. George and Lottie jumped up and down with excitement. The fairground! At the fairground, George and Lottie whizzed down the helter-skelter. Whee! They crashed into each other on the dodgem cars. Bash, bump. They hooked ducks and each one a toy. Hooray! On the big wheel, Lottie held on tightly to Mummy. I don't need to hold on to Daddy, said George. I'm too big to be scared. They were just getting all sticky with candy floss when George saw the most amazing ride ever, the super-duper Big Dipper roller coaster. I'm definitely going on that, but you're too small, Lottie, announced George. The roller coaster was bumpy and shaky. It went so fast it made George's tummy flip over like a pancake. When the ride had stopped, George climbed out with very shaky legs and stumbled over to Mummy. Oh, George, she said, that was a bit too much for you, wasn't it? See, said Lottie, I'm not the only one too small for that ride. Later on, George didn't even argue when he had to go to bed at the same time as Lottie. Don't be sad, said Mummy. There are some things you aren't quite ready for yet, and some things that you may never be ready for. Daddy's bigger than all of us, but he's still scared of spiders, she said. George and Lottie both giggled. Just then Daddy poked his head around the door. I have a very important question. Is anyone here too big for a hot chocolate and cuddles? No, shouted Mummy, George and Lottie all together. George was very happy that there are some things you're never too big for. The end. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to my channel to hear further stories.